soon. And if Mr. Trump listens to Netanyahu, they want to use you to fight America's war, but it's not America's war, it's Israel's war. And when you say, Mr. Trump, America first, ask any Jew, even your son-in-law, America is never first. Israel is always first. And as long as Israel is first, then whatever you think or plan will be in Israel before you leave the room of the White House. Mr. Trump, you have to extricate yourself from being controlled by any one of these. Mr. Trump, this is a message to the president.
Is happening and not everyone is paying attention. A powerful message from Honorable Senator Louis Farrakhan is now spreading across social media, and it is directed straight at President of United States Donald Trump. His warning is about rising tension with Iran and what could happen next. But here it is the real question. Is it that just another speech, or is a warning the world should even take serious? Let's watch some of the clips. I'll come back with a comment.
Those sisters, those brothers taught us this lesson. An aggressor is a loser. I'm saying this to the president. An aggressor is a loser. Because God is never with those who are aggressors, oppressors, tyrants, bullies, who love to make people afraid. See, them little brothers and sisters, when they had the stick, you know, and the brother moving, knocked the damn, poor man lost the stick, he lost. Them brothers was mean out there. And if you are an aggressive fool, looking at what you saw, the lesson is, don't be a bully. Find a better way to solve a problem. Yes, you got an armada. Yes, you got ships. Yes, you got armies. Yes, you got ballistic missiles. Yes, but you don't have God. And if you don't have God, you don't have the forces of nature. And God is unleashing the forces of nature now. Don't try him. Don't try him, please. If you want to live, put the gun down. Put the bomb down. You can threaten Iran. Iran have a little something to fight back. But my teacher told me that this war was going to start with conventional weapons, and it will end with nuclear weapons. You heard it first from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I say this as warning before the war gets hot. Stop and think. Precious lives are on those ships, but God can maneuver the water in such a way which you will see and sink your ship. See, nothing can stand against the force of nature when it is unleashed. Please, I am from God.
Yes, sir.
Whether you know it or not, damn it, if you haven't seen it yet, you blind as hell. But I'm telling you, I am from God. And what I say, you're going to meet it again if you think you're going to destroy people with your bombs, with your weapons. You will be destroyed.
Trump started a war to bring back Jesus. More than 100 service members from every branch of the military have filed complaints that their commanders told them, quote, Donald Trump was anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon and mark his return to Earth. Y'all, they bombed children for Jesus, these fucking freaks. And this holy war with Iran for Armageddon so Jesus can fall out of the sky is a core belief of Secretary of Alcohol Abuse and War Pete Hegseth, who literally wrote the book American Crusade, where he said America needs to push back the Muslim hordes like the Christian Crusaders did in the 12th century.
The reason I chose the name American Crusade, if they had not taken up their shield and their sword and said, we're going to defend our faith and our way of life, there would have been no Europe and Enlightenment and industrial to contribute.
My small part? Armageddon is the end of the world.
And this is the best that you could, that the government, the U.S. government can come up with?
And here I was, just worried about World War III.
America's about to go to war. And when she goes to war, she wants black and brown bodies. Now you're useful. They don't give a doggone about how black lives matter until they want to use black lives to accomplish their wicked ends. They're trying to provoke Iran. I would like to say to the president, Mr. President, it would not be a wise move for you, because you're already $23 trillion in debt, and you don't have any money to prosecute a war. So if you don't have the money to prosecute a war, the Federal Reserve is printing money every day. So you will have to come to the Federal Reserve to borrow money that you don't have to prosecute a war in a time when any little thing could cause the dollar to fall and the stocks to fall.
Donald Trump is asking for $200 billion to continue the war in Iran. What are we even doing here? Let me tell you what $200 billion could do here in America. It would allow for free public college for every American kid. We could build 1,000 trade schools. We could pay every American teacher at least $60,000 to start. We could have universal childcare at $10 a day with childcare workers making $25 an hour. And we could fully fund special needs education, the 40% that the federal government needs to fund. It's time that instead of putting Iran first, we actually put America first. I am tired of billions of dollars going to a Middle East war. Let's spend that here in communities here at home.
That was a powerful message. What stand out to me is how Louis Farrakhan is now just speaking emotionally. he's trying to send message about consequences. He's basically saying if the reader don't even think carefully, this could even turn into something bigger. Some people online are agreeing with him, saying he's exposing the real danger about global conflict and feel like strong action is necessary, especially when it is come to international politics. For me, what is interesting is how divided people are. One side see this as warning, however others see it as fear. And this is where it gets deep, because when it's come to countries like US and Iran, history shows that small tension can quickly grow into something serious. So the real question is, are we listening to the voice like this, or we are ignoring them until it's too late?
What's happening right now in Iran was predicted about 7 years ago by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. Let me roll the tape.
War in the Middle East is pulled by you using your surrogates at the insistence of Israel. Then the war will trigger another kind of war, which will bring China, Russia, all of the nations into a war. And it bothers me to say this to you, Mr. President, but the war will end America as you know it. These sanctions are the predicate for a new war, a war in the Middle East that would be a trigger to the greatest war that has ever been, the war of Armageddon, spoken of in the Bible.
Go to war against Iran?
It's a very good question.
Thank you very much.
And it only has about 6 or 8 answers, depending on which one you want to pick at any given time.
If you had to explain in 10 seconds, why did we go to war now?
It's a very good question. And the truth is, we don't know the answer, right? They have given us multiple versions of that story all week. He went for it now because he had a feeling, according to his press secretary, that something bad might happen, that Iran was going to attack. He went to war because the Israelis were going to go to war anyway, and therefore they decided they had to go with the Israelis, because otherwise there would be retaliation against American forces. That was Marco Rubio. The president said that they needed to go after the nuclear program, which, of course, he had already told us was obliterated. And we had to go after the ballistic missile program, which intelligence tells us is not yet the threat that he said it was. So why now is still an open question. Right. I think a lot of reasons are he felt emboldened by Venezuela, and he's becoming increasingly comfortable with power as he goes further.
Israel is the third most powerful nuclear nation in the world. Did you know that? Think about it. Israel will not confirm or deny that she's a nuclear power. Think about it. But Israel never signed the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Israel would not allow any atomic energy experts to come in and inspect her nuclear plant in Dimona, Israel. But now she is the prosecuting attorney for non-nuclear Iran, which the Khomeini, Ali Khomeini, the Ayatollah of Iran, issued a fatwa, a ruling that atomic weapons is against Islam. I'm not so sure about that though, brother. I heard something from my teacher. I don't know whether it's wise to say it, but I'm gonna say it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that teachers are gonna come to teach the black man and woman every everything that we would need to build an independent existence, even down to the peaceful or non-peaceful use of the atom. Those are his words to me. Now here, you can't go to a gunfight with a tomahawk. The only reason America not bothering Korea, because she can fight back. As long as Gaddafi was making nuclear and weapons of mass destruction, they talk about Gaddafi, but they wasn't messing with him. They want to make sure that Pakistan keeps a good grip on her nuclear power, and America's always plotting how to get in and get it. China got it. So India, next door to China, they don't get along sometime on the border, so India got hers. Pakistan and India don't get along, so Pakistan said, hell, I'm gonna get mine too. That's right. Now see, one thing about a bully, you may not have as many as he got, but if you got one and know where to throw it, he's gonna talk to you. Now listen. Now listen. Let's have a talk. You can't even dialogue with Israel because they got and you don't have. But if you attack Iran, oh, that's gonna be catastrophic, according to the former Minister of Defense, Secretary of Defense, Gates. Now, if they do attack Iran, what is our position going to be? All right, Muslims. All right, Americans. What is your position? Mr. Trump, he's like a gangster. What? Just a minute, you know. If so-and-so's, I bombed the you-know-what out of them. Huh? Yeah, we should go into Iraq and just take the oil. I said, ooh. I said, man, this guy here. And you know what? He's real. Trump has tapped into the vein of the common white man. If you look at Mr. Trump, Mr. Trump is a businessman. Certainly, he's done great things in the business world.
Got a lot of money from his dad that helped.
Oh yeah, his dad was a nice fella. He ran a little dusty work, and like
millions of dollars. When you start with that, that's pretty good.
Like Mr. Joe Kennedy did.
That's right.
You know,
booze, right.
White folk are allowed to be criminals and pass on money to their children to become clean. That's what Michael Corleone was trying to do. But Frank Lucas and none of our brothers who've done great in the drug culture, they were not allowed to have any money to pass on to their children that they could build on the era of the father that made something better for the children. But Mr. Trump is tearing away the skin of the onion of white civility. And the more he pulls the skin of that onion back, he's beginning to show something in the character of the whites that follow him, that they don't care what he says. He could say one thing this minute, another thing the next minute, and you could see that the man has a little problem. A little problem. But he is exacerbating the race situation in America. And I will guarantee you, if he becomes president, he'll take America exactly where America is heading. He'll take you there on a rocket ship. How can a man say he's not a thug, he's a diplomat, he's a president, we'll go into Iraq and we'll just take the oil? See, that's the thug coming out. That's that part of the nature of the beast that's manifesting. Well, if he becomes your president, you'll be just like him. And you know what the scripture says? Pharaoh was talking before his demise, and he openly said, me and my people are wicked. And when you get leadership that is not rooted in justice, then they begin to make the people just like themselves. Be careful, America. You're headed into the abyss of hell. And if you make a mistake in choosing your leaders, maybe you'll go there fast.
This is bigger than just a one speech. This is about how world react to conflict. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Farrakhan is speaking facts or is just being exaggerated? Drop your thought in the comment, guys. Let's talk about it. If you enjoy video like this, you know what to do. Hit like button, subscribe, and join the family. This is the Black Passport. See you in the next one. I love you guys.